It's another round of GB Sports. It's another round of football. This time around, we have invited BDS to see who's truly best at their team at kicking balls. The rules are simple. We have given our players a list of champions that they can pick from. They're playing for 10 minutes, and whoever scores the most by the end of those 10 minutes wins the game. Okay, ball in the middle.
Ball in the middle. Ball in the middle.
We'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
Oh wait, I did it. I'm sorry. I cheated. Where are you guys going, by the way? Guys, what is this? Okay.
Yes! First goal has been confirmed. And the ball's chilling on the side. They're not really ready for it yet, are they? They're just waiting for it in the middle.
Okay.
Oh,
Go.
2 goals over already.
Oh, yeah, getting cooked.
We are.
It's straight to 2-1.
Okay. What? Okay. Oh my god. Bro, I started so good. Well played, Rooster. Okay. No. Okay. What the f***? Bro. What the f***? No. Oh, nice. That's a goal. Okay,
Gustav, we have to focus. Okay.
oh, nice.
On the line.
No. DP. Wow.
3. The ball
4-3.
has its own feeling.
4-3.
Wow,
4-3. What? Chill.
Oh, an opportunity.
Okay. 5-3. Look, the bodies.
Bro, I'm getting taunted by Nick. Stop. Wow. Well played, Rooster. Well played. Okay, that's a goal.
Okay.
Oh, that's a goal.
Gustav, focus.
6, 3 minutes left to play.
Oh,
Opportunity.
Rooster. Wow. Messi Prime. Ronaldo.
7.
Okay, that's a goal. Yeah,
No?
We can pause it and check VAR. Are you requesting a VAR?
Nah.
I trust my ball.
Okay, 8-7.
Rooster.
Okay.
Benzema Prime. Neymar. Oh. Well. Oh, Rooster. Bro, and this is big old period.
And the ball's getting everywhere on the field.
Whoa. DTP.
It's an own goal under the ball.
Oh my god, guys. No. It's enough.
Oh!
It's in.
10-9.
Yeah, it's-
Opportunity for comeback.
Okay, nice, let's go. What? Bro, stop it! Wow!
That's it, by the way.
That's 11-9.
Okay.
1 minute left to play.
1 minute left. Look, wrong side, bro.
Okay.
1 minute still to go.
Like, pause doesn't matter. 11. No!
15 seconds left. 12, 11. 5, 4, 3, 1. Did it go in time?
It did, it
Does it
did.
come down to go? I'm being told that it did go in time. It comes back to golden goal.
Golden goal. No.
Yes.
Bro, I seen it. No!
Yes!
No. Everything you did.
What an amazing day of football here in the LEC studios. And nail biter. But at the end of the day, Paris and Ice, they take it away.
W in the chat for BDS here and for GB actually. I love those episodes, honestly. Both the shoutcaster and the referee for this one.
I mean, I do love everything. It's a multi-role talent thing, you know how it is.
GB Sports. It's in the game.
A quick preview before we talk about something else. Do you have one specific favorite for this GB Sports that we are going to have this summer? With one specific.
I don't want to get spoiled.
No,
Well,
no,
I'm
but I wanna
not
have
going to
something to
spoil
look
any.
forward
There's
to.
one
No.
I think that I'm actually really proud of that will
Yeah?
probably be a G2 one. I don't know when
Let's
that one is coming
go.
up, but the G2 one is insanely good. I can't wait for it.
Nice. Stay tuned for the G2-1. Now, after today, we're going to be halfway through the summer regular season. So I kind of want to check where we left things at so far and where we stand in the standings. Because, yeah, when we look at Fnatic, for instance, after today, they will only have one more game to play. They already locked for top 4, but they will not lock a top 2 yet because there's a lot of tiebreaker scenarios for other teams to get there. But what do we think about the group situation so far?
I mean, so far, at least over on this side, it's sort of gone how I expected in the second group, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's Group A to me, where everything is still so up for grabs. I know that MKOI's finally come back. They found their first victory, but there's this unknown quantifying, I don't know how you want to explain it, but Giant X and Vitality,
Yeah.
I feel like they can be so much up in the air and do different things. And I think they can kind of play spoiler for how that group is going to turn out.
I think particularly with it being single round robin, it gets very, very close, very, very quick. We're almost halfway through. And reminder, if you end up like around here, things get very complicated for you around this kind of third to fourth matchup in there. Giant X, they've impressed me, but they are still at 1 and 2. And that's going to make them a little bit of this kind of hidden danger midway through the table here if they do end up in that kind of spot.
Yeah, looking a bit doomed so far for the top 4 and 5 teams we have in both groups. Team Heretics, SK. You were a Team Heretics enjoyer, right?
So my hot take at the start of the split was I said that Team Heretics would once again become top 6.
Do you
which
want to
is me
review that
making playoffs.
statement?
No, I do not want to review that statement because
All right.
we're playing cross group, right? So that's the thing, right? So new format. If you're not fully sure about it, if you're top 4, you move on to the next stage, would be our play-ins, 2 playoffs, which would be top group, like cross group. So these 2 would play against these 2s over here. And I could easily see Team Heretics, if they got matched up against Vitality, maybe kind of sneak one in. Why do I think that? Because it happened in spring. So, you know, it's still up for grabs.
Now, for some of the returning teams that we have, MKOI came back yesterday. And yeah, as you know, there's not a lot of games to play. They have a pretty packed and difficult schedule for this week. Yesterday went good. Casey today.
And that's a really big step up there. Now, MKOI came in, and I do think that there were some issues with drafts. It's very hard to sort that on a new patch. This is not a lot of time to figure that out.
And for BDS, we're going to have them today against Fnatic. I don't have any issues with the debuts they had last week, but we want to see more, especially given the schedule that they're going to have. Fnatic today, you want to come out strong if you want to have the hope of making it out of the group out as fast as you can.
I'm not worried about Fnatic. I'm worried about BDS.
Yeah, BDS.
I think for BDS, they've had roster changes, and they had a solid early game against SK, but the fact that that series against SK was as close as it was, the fact that they threw those early game leads, like game 1, they picked up 3 kills in the first 3 minutes, and that game still ended up being close. That to me was a disappointment for a team that used to be a clear top 3, which obviously is not anymore.
And obviously they're adapting to their own, a lot of teams are adapting to their own changes. I actually think BDS came in at a decent level with that in mind. It's just that it's happening in this split at this point in the year. If you have got hopes towards finishing higher and higher up the table, having that development right here, it's going to get a little bit edge of your seat.
And it's one of those things where Bukata said in an interview, going from SK to BDS was a clear difference because at SK, if you made playoffs, they were happy about it. For now on BDS, Worlds is the minimum. And if they're not getting that, they're not happy about it.
Absolutely. And on the other side, we have KC. If they win today, they lock top 2, given the situation we have in the group. But that's a discussion for later because we're going to have the return of Poby and Fnatic here in game 1. And we have the killable Demon King in the very first Marriott Bonvoy pre-game check-in. Over to you, Shux.
We've got Poby here after a great first week with Fnatic. So, Poby, how was your first week in the LEC?
I'm joining LEC first week. We 2 win. I'm very happy. My teammates very good feeling.
Yes, it looks like it. So how is the communication in English and then the team spirit overall?
I many practice English class. I think getting better English.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
Yeah.
You know that the fans have been so nice and so kind. They love to see you in the LEC. What did you think of all that reception?
I think LEC fan is very fighting.
Yeah.
Fan says, I work here. Poby, very I like it.
Yeah, I hope they'll do it again, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And what do you feel about your level as a mid laner in the LEC?
In LEC?
Yeah.
I think I'm first.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go, Poby. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We've got Poby here after a great first week with Fnatic. So, Poby, how was your first week in the LEC?
We've 2 win.
If Poby doesn't have any fans anymore, it means that I'm not here anymore. How can you not be a fan of this player, honestly? And I love the confidence that he has here. I'm first. And let's check out actually how he's been doing so far in the LEC, because he hasn't been facing off against maybe the top tier mid laners that we have, Camilo and Abedager were last week. Today, though, what do we think of the matchup against Nuke?
No, I agree. He's played against the lowest tier of mid laners so far, Camilo and Abedager. Today is the benchmark. Nuke, for such a long time, has been a gatekeeper to the higher tiers of mid laners in the LEC. If he manages to do what he did to Camilo and Abedager, which was really solid played by Poby, he is for sure establishing himself as one of the best mid laners in the league, and he's breaking into the upper bracket.
And I love how that interview we just saw there, I don't think that's arrogance. I think that's realism. You can kind of tell, by the way, incredible English for, I'm glad that he's committing to that as well. It's not easy to learn languages in a whole new situation. The fact that he's adapting so well, I think that realism there, I believe it when he says that.
Yeah, I mean, let's check out the stats actually, because he was saying that he is first so far in the LEC. It was true before yesterday. He was first in every category that we're going to see here very soon. But with caps and his first games yesterday in the LEC, he is now second. But still, what role has he been able to fill with Fnatic?
When I think about the games which he's played, I see him taking textbook winning matchups and playing it out just to the letter. When he's playing Orianna versus Taliyah, hitting every single QW in lane, about 90% hit rate when I went back and watched it. And that leads to him, blowing flashes at level 6 over the level 5 because he gets that XP advantage as well. He doesn't get caught out by over-pushing into stuff like the Taliyah Nocturne. He knows when to push safely too. If you need him to play something by the book, this guy is so good at it. And I think that's kind of what Fnatic were looking for as well. A known quantity of a high level in the mid lane, if at all possible. Of course, we need to see how far that ladder goes, and it's very hard to overcome someone like our own mid lane king here in the EU, like Caps.
And I fully agree with Alex's assessment of the situation. I think on Control Mages, he's such a great player, and he fills what they really needed in terms of stability. But another thing I had the pleasure of noticing is when I was recording content with Fnatic as well, when we were doing these GB Sports thing, unfortunate thing happened. We had a power outage in the studio, so we were sitting around for an hour. So I got to experience the team dynamic of Fnatic.
It's the Madrid experience, you know?
Yes, exactly. But they all had a great time. All of them loves Poby. It's clear to see. Like, he's bringing such a good vibe to this team. They're playing around with football. We're playing darts. We're doing all these sorts of different things. And it's just a Fnatic that seems happier with the introduction of Poby. And I think that shows as well, because they suddenly probably have a lot more work ethic with a new player coming, wanting to prove not only him proving himself, but that's probably rubbing off of the team as well with the joy and with the enthusiasm.
And that's what Razork was saying last week in the interview, actually, the fact that he's contributing to this new atmosphere that they were looking for Fnatic. He was talking in his interview about the fact that he's learning English. His English is really good. I want to see how it plays out in game, actually. Fnatic published a video earlier this week, so let's check it out and see how Poby communicates with the rest of the team.
I can go first. I can push him.
They're here.
5k, okay? Yeah, we can invite.
Finish. Nocturne is farming, I think.
I go top.
Who flash, rel flash?
Enemy give it and go attack on.
Yeah.
I can push bot. You go base and top.
I can combo here.
You
Lunara, Taliyah, no flash.
We can chunk.
Oh, she's dead.
It's fine.
I kill.
Yeah. Together
No
go base.
ulti, no
Together
ulti.
go base.
Yeah. All together?
Yeah, all together.
What do you want to say, Poby?
I think this game,
Fine.
same last game. Enemy have tempo.
Yeah.
Enemy have really good engage. We should side core important. Same number fight, very easy win.
Yeah, can you ultimate?
No long fight.
I mean, he's doing so good.
Yeah, honestly, and I think what's impressing me the most here is the kind of leadership role he's pulling on himself. Like, we already just saw him give lane assignments. I will go bot, you go up top here. He's setting the stage for Fnatic's next move. I think that's really impressive.
And it's all very concise. There was a problem in the past from many teams where they talk too much. This is clear communication, and it's great to see him at this starting point already.
Some roads lead to him, but all the roads of the LEC right now are open to Poby. He is back with Fnatic, and it's going to be against BDS today. So let's see how they do. Casters, over to you.